Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first. Stay tuned for the following special presentation from 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this broadcast of Ottawa University Braves basketball live from the NAIA tournament in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. This Braves broadcast on KOFO can be heard on 103.7 FM, 1220, and online at KOFO.com, and is brought to you by Great Life Golf and Fitness, Ryan Henningsen, your Edward Jones representative for Franklin County, Fusion Alley with Primetime Grill, Ottawa University, the City of Ottawa, and Hepner Appraisal Service. Your fifth-ranked Ottawa Braves are also brought to you by Modern Woodman Representative Dale Pearson, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, State Farm Agent Keith King, the Kansas State Bank, and Gherkin Rental. Now, let's go courtside with KOFO's Casey Weeder.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Sioux Falls, South Dakota, in the Sanford Pentagon for the first round of the NAIA Division II National Tournament. I'm Casey Weeder with you as your number 5 Ottawa University Braves take on receiving votes Concordia out of Nebraska, the Bulldogs. They come in as this matchup in the Kramer bracket, team seeded 1 through 8 in 4 different brackets. Ottawa, the 2 seed, taking on Concordia. Currently playing in front of me here at the Sanford Pentagon is Union, which is a 3 seed, taking on St. Francis. St. Francis leads at 79-74, so the 6 seed currently leading with 12.6 seconds to go. As Ottawa coming in, qualifying for their 6th men's Division II tournament. They have 7 overall. Back when it was 1 division in 37-38, the Braves qualified. But this is the first appearance for the Braves since 2008-2009. This is the last year that the NAIA will have 2 divisions starting in 2020 and 21. It'll combine for 2 divisions into 1. OU earned its first NAIA Division II national tournament win during the 07-08 season. Both in 08 and 09, the Braves were an unseeded team. They defeated number 8 King University 70-65. And this is the first time the Braves will come into the tournament seeded at the national level in program history, as they did earn that number 2 seed. We're going to take our first break. When we come back, you will hear from head coach Aaron Siebenthal as he talks about his team's matchup with Concordia. You've been listening to the Fusion Alley pregame show on KOFO.
When it's game time, it's prime time. Primetime Grill at Fusion Alley with over 40 screens to watch the big dance. And today, the Ottawa Cyclones. Primetime Grill at Fusion Alley will feature the live video stream of the Ottawa Cyclones as they begin play in the 4A state basketball tournament in Salina. You can also hear the live play-by-play on KOFO. It all gets started at 4:30 this afternoon. Enjoy the unique Kansas cuisine with delicious appetizers, entrees, drinks, and desserts, all while watching the Cyclones at stake. You know, when it's game time, it's prime time. Primetime Grill at Fusion Alley.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
Welcome back to the Fusion Alley pregame show, as I'm now joined by Ottawa University men's basketball head coach Aaron Siebenthal. Coach, your team's first trip to the NAIA tournament in 11 years. How's it feel to be back?
It feels great. It's been an awesome experience so far, and great venue and a lot of hospitable people here in Sioux Falls. So it feels great to be here. We've done a lot of stuff already, and we're certainly ready to get on the court and get after it today.
Talk about getting a chance to practice at the Sanford Pentagon on their practice courts. Team was able to get here on Monday, had some time to kind of get used to the city itself. How important was it for you to get your team here a couple days early?
Well, I mean, it was important for a couple of reasons. One, there was lots of stuff for us to do, from the Champions of Character event at the elementary school and the opening banquet and coaches meetings. So you got to get all the organizational and duties and obligations out of the way. But two, I think it's just important for the guys to get here and have a couple practices where we're practicing pretty close to our game time and just kind of get used to getting up a little earlier than they probably are normally used to getting up, and getting some breakfast in us and getting ready, to get our bodies moving at 10 a.m. and rather than, 7 or 8 o'clock at night. So it was important for that. But it's also important, I think, to be here this early, just, so you can get the whole experience. you can soak it up, and it is a big deal that you were here for at least 3 or 4 days and hopefully longer.
You can't mention the NAIA tournament in Ottawa University without seeing the Braves in an early morning game. The last 2 trips in 2008 and 2009, you were handed an 8 a.m. tip in the first round. Today you get a 10:15 start. Have you been able to draw upon those previous trips to prepare your team?
Yeah, I think so. It's a little different because we do have the side courts and stuff we can warm up on, where they didn't have that at College of the Ozarks. So it's a little different there, and I think a little easier on teams with only a 10-minute warm-up. But I can remember pretty specifically a couple times this year where we had maybe an early Saturday morning practice, and we were a little sluggish and weren't quite moving the way we needed to. And I reminded the guys, or told the guys, hey, if we're fortunate enough to earn a right to go to the national tournament, then we're probably going to be playing it this time. So we need to get focused and get going. So, I guess my words came true, and so I think that'll help us that we've kind of had that mindset really for a good part of the year.
As the 2 seed in the Kramer bracket, you were given a 7 seed Concordia, winners of the GPAC Conference Tournament, winners of 7 in a row. Without winning the tourney, they probably would not have been here. What have they done so well over the last few weeks to get to this point?
Yeah, they're a really talented team. They shoot the 3 extremely well. They play well together. I think that's the biggest thing is that they really shoot the ball well, and they're sharing it well lately. And a lot of the reason they maybe had not a great record as some other teams in the conference is they're in the GPAC. They're in a really tough conference, so that there's no easy games in that conference, very similar to the KCAC. So. It should be a really good basketball game, and like I said, those guys shoot the lights out, and between them and us, I think there's going to be a lot of 3 shot, and it's really going to be the team that can kind of run the other team off the line. I think will be the team that gets the win.
Well, I think it's a unique matchup in that not often you see 2 top 20 teams that shoot the 3 that well, but 2 top 10 teams. Concordia number 6 in the nation, 11 makes per game. Ottawa 7th in total threes and 13th in 3-point field goals per game. Behind them at 10.8. Shooting the 3 is a major key, but is there another key that your team has to focus on today?
Yeah, I think really on the defensive end, they do a lot of handoffs and a lot of motion movement, and for us, we've got to know when we're supposed to be switching, and it's unique that when they do handoffs or they do ball screens, that they shoot behind those handoffs and ball screens quite a bit. A lot of teams don't do that, so it's one thing to switch, it's another thing to switch and really step up on those shooters. So that's going to be key for us, and then. They score in the mid to high 70s, and we score in the high 80s, and I think we need to make sure it's an up and down game as much as possible, and kind of make it a track meet. They're really a really talented team, but they're not as deep as us. I don't think they play. Their top 5 guys play a ton of minutes, and they play 8 guys total, and I think we'll have the advantage when it comes to bench and depth. And if we can make it an up and down game, I think that's to our advantage.
Situation that's unfolded since 8 p.m. last night. Only 100 fans for each team allowed in the building, along with coaches and players, of course, in an effort to contain the coronavirus, creating a unique environment inside the 3,250-seat arena. Most likely about 200 people in the venue. How do you prepare your team to play in an almost empty gym?
I don't think we really worry about that too much. I think I don't think we'll have 100 people there to hand those wristbands out to, just because it's a 10 a.m. game on a Thursday morning. Now, going forward, if we're lucky enough to play Friday and then onto the weekend, then that might be a different situation. So I think I don't know that we need to prepare our guys. I mean, it's the first round of the national tournament. If they can't get excited and are fired up about playing in the national tournament, then we've done something horribly wrong. So our guys will be excited. You know, we've got to see some games today, and it's a great venue, and they do an amazing job with the starting lineups and all that stuff. So, you know, it's going to be a fun experience, and it should be a really good game. And you know, I think that's the main thing is our guys just need to kind of soak it in and enjoy it and just go out there and play hard.
Coach, thanks so much for joining me. Good luck today, and we'll talk to you at the conclusion of this one.
Thanks, Case.
You've been listening to the Fusion Alley pregame show on KOFO.
When it's game time, it's prime time. Prime time grill at Fusion Alley with over 40 screens to watch the big dance. And today, the Ottawa Cyclones. Prime time grill at Fusion Alley will feature the live video stream of the Ottawa Cyclones as they begin play in the 4A state basketball tournament in Salina. You can also hear the live play-by-play on KOFO. It all gets started at 4:30 this afternoon. Enjoy the unique Kansas cuisine with delicious appetizers, entrees, drinks, and desserts, all while watching the Cyclones at state. You know, when it's game time, it's prime time. Prime time grill at Fusion Alley.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
Welcome back to the Sanford Pentagon in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, as the Braves have taken the floor for pregame along with the Concordia University Bulldogs. Last time we saw the Braves, it's over a week and a half ago in the KCAC Tournament Championship against Oklahoma Wesleyan, falling 74-68 in Hartman Arena. Ottawa shot 38% from the floor, 33% from behind the three-point line, 80% from the foul line. Matt Balday led the Braves in scoring with 13. Mason McDowell finished with 11. And Jaquan Daniels scored 10. Andre Jackson led the Braves with 11 rebounds. Ottawa trailed by double digits by 15 in the first half and 14 in the second half. Came back to take a 1-point lead. That was the only time they led early on in the second half. But Oklahoma Wesleyan able to stretch it out with about 3 minutes to go to win that KCAC Tournament Championship. The Eagles have remained hot as they won yesterday in a tight one, as they will take on Morningside Friday at 10:15. And the winner of this morning's matchup between Ottawa and Concordia will take on the University of St. Francis. As the number 6 seed got the upset over Union. And the winner of this one will take on the Cougars from Indiana in the Sweet 16. And the Braves' opponent tonight, the Concordia University Bulldogs, come in with a record of 24-9, and they are one of the hottest teams coming in. They've won 7 straight, haven't lost since February the 8th, and had to win the GPAC Conference Tournament to get in, as they went up to Dakota Wesleyan, won that game by a final of 68-66. That one at Dakota Wesleyan in the famous Corn Palace, as they got the win. And they went on, did not have to play Morningside, who lost in the quarterfinal round. So Concordia able to not have to worry about the number 1 seed here in Sioux Falls, but a team that has been red hot. 44% from the floor, 36% from the three-point line in that win, 45% from the foul line. 4 of their 5 starters scored in double figures. They were led by Tanner Shuck. He had 17 on 5 of 8 shooting from behind the arc. Brevin Sloop finished the game with 14. Carter Kent scored 13. And Justin Wiersma finished the game with 12. This team is led by Brevin Slope. Slope leads the team in scoring with 16 assists at 3.06. He is a hometown kid from Seward, Nebraska. And and the big man inside, Chuol Beal, who averages 7 rebounds and averages 1.7 blocks per game. Justin Wiersma leads the team in steals at 1.4. But we talk about first time all year, as you heard in that matchup that interview with head coach Aaron Siebenthal, that the Braves will not be coming into this matchup as the best three-point shooting team on the floor. Concordia has done a lot of really good things this year from behind the arc. They average 11 makes per game. They're 3rd in the nation for total makes. The Braves 5th in the nation for total makes, 13th per game. So if you like offense, you're going to be real excited about this one. So strap in and get ready as we get set for first round matchup. This is only the first appearance for Concordia since 2005, as the Bulldogs went to the national championships and lost back at the College of the Ozarks. Last time for the Braves was in 2008-2009. Assistant coach Phil McClintock played in that win over Walsh. Braves fell short in their second round matchup against Grace. The year before that, McClintock went for 29 in that first matchup against King College. Braves ended up falling to Bethel out of Indiana. But you have to take things one step at a time. And when you look at the bracket and the way things laid out, Ottawa, who is the number 5 overall seed, so they got the top number 2 spot, taking on a team that got the 7th seed. But looking at the other 7 seeds in this tournament, you have to think Concordia is the best one. So not sure if this is a challenge put out by the NAIA to see how good Ottawa really is. But the Braves are going to have to prove it here in round 1. We're going to go ahead and wrap up our pregame show. When we come back, we'll have starting lineups and opening tip. You've been listening to Ottawa University Braves basketball on KOFO.
Kansas State Bank is a proud sponsor of Ottawa sports and is focused on being a building force in the community. Located at 1314 South Main in Ottawa, or online at mykansasstatebank.com. Kansas State Bank, a better way to bank with hometown people you know. Member FDIC.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness honest community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
Register now for baseball, softball, t-ball, soccer, swimming lessons, and more at the Ottawa Recreation Commission. Register online at orcottawaks.org or at the Goppert Building, 705 West 15th Street. Ottawa Recreation Commission, bringing recreation to life.
To win at sports, you must focus on your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Ryan Henningsen, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can help. Call 785-242-1088. Stop by 502 South Cedar in Ottawa. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
What's the value of your real estate? Hepner Appraisal Service in Ottawa has been providing real estate appraisals for individuals, banks, and lenders for more than 40 years. Jim, Wade, and Scott are proud to support Ottawa sports teams in their quest for a championship. Visit HepnerAppraisal.com.
The City of Ottawa makes it easy for you to stay informed and be part of your community by visiting their website, ottawaks.gov. You can sign up for city alerts and city news, report an issue you'd like to see taken care of, even pay your bill online. It's where the city and citizens come together online at ottawaks.gov.
To protect your family and plan for your financial future, get to know your Modern Woodman agent.
Hello, I'm Dale Pearson, your Modern Woodman agent in Ottawa, Kansas. Call me today at 242-6566.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
South Dakota and the NAI Division II men's basketball tournament. Good morning and welcome to Ottawa University Brave basketball as the number 5 ranked Ottawa University men take on the Concordia College Bulldogs for receiving votes in the top 25. I'm Casey Weeder with you as we get set for tip as we still await the starting lineups. I can tell you the starting lineup for your Ottawa University Braves is they come in at 27-6, finish the year 19-5 in the KCAC, your regular season champions. And they are on a one-game losing streak as they lost to Oklahoma Wesleyan in the KCAC tournament finals, 74-68. Their opponent, the Concordia University, Bulldogs at 24-9. They were 12-8 in the GPAC and have won 7 straight. That included 3 wins in the GPAC tournament as they got the win 68-66 over Dakota Wesleyan to qualify for the tournament. But they have been impressive for the last month as their win coming back in their last loss, coming February 5th. The last loss for the Braves in the regular season was on February the 8th. As we will take just a quick 30-second break. When we come back, we'll give you the starting lineup. You're listening to Braves basketball on KOFO.
Skills tests, that's a for sure.
See why independent research by Silk Road.
You're in charge of hiring, and Indeed has solutions, like online skills tests, which let a candidate show that they're the right hire. And we'll give you this barbershop quartet who'll sing the name of the perfect hire.
Vince Lundy.
Vince Lundy.
Vince Lundy. Vince Lundy.
Okay, there's no quartet. But skills tests, that's a for sure.
See why independent research by Silk Road shows Indeed delivers 3 times more hires than any other job site. Visit Indeed.com/promo today and get a free sponsored job upgrade on your first posting. Terms, conditions, and exclusions apply.
Welcome back to the Sanford Pentagon as we know our starting lineups for your Ottawa University Braves. At guard will be number 0, Jaquan Daniels, the 6'4 junior from Columbus, Georgia. At guard, number 3, Matt Balde. He is a 6'1 senior from Olathe, Kansas. At guard, number 10, Ryan Haskins, a 5'10 senior from Osage City, Kansas, as we hear the starting lineups for Concordia. At guard will be number 31 for the Braves, Jackson Mallory, the 6'2 junior from Lawrence, Kansas. And at forward, number 35, Mason McDowell, the junior from Paola. As they're announcing one after the other here for each team. So it's instead of doing the entire lineup for one team, they stagger it. So they'll announce one for Concordia and then one for Ottawa. So we will get your starters for Concordia. It'll be number 3, Brevin Sloop, the 5'9 senior from Seward, Nebraska, leading scorer at 16 points a game, first team all GPAC. At guard, it'll be number 5, Carter Kent, a 6'2 sophomore from Crete, Nebraska, second team all GPAC. At guard, it'll be number 10, Justin Wiersma, a 6'3 sophomore from Loveland, Colorado. At forward, it'll be number 21, Tanner Shook, a 6'4 senior from Grand Island, Nebraska. He's a 3-time honorable mention all GPAC. And at center, number 30, Joel Beal, the big man in the middle, 6'8", has to go at least 250. He's a senior from Grand Island, Nebraska, leads the GPAC with 1.7 blocks per game, third in the conference at 7.6 boards. Interesting to see early on between these two teams who can get hot from deep. Both teams average over double digits in makes on the season. Concordia averages 11 makes, Ottawa at 10. But as we saw with Ottawa at Hartman Arena, it took them 5 or 6 attempts to get comfortable. One thing that is unique about this layout is that the three-point line on the floor is the one that is used for the G League team, the Sioux Falls Skyforce, who are the affiliate for the Miami Heat. So they've got 3 three-point lines on the floor, but the white one seems to be the one that players continue to shoot from, and it has caused some problems for teams that do shoot the ball pretty well. As Ottawa wins the tip, McDowell in there, Braves in their white jerseys, white shorts, gold trim, Braves across the chest in gold, outlined in black, and they will go from left to right on your radio dial in the first half. Morning hoops at the NAI D2 tournament. Haskins left open for 3 on the wing. It's off the front rim, rebound by Beal, but an open look early for the senior from Osage City. And it will be Slope to bring it into the front court. Dribble handoff right side to Shuck. Left side pass out to Kent. Kent guarded by Mallory, gets a screen, looks right side, had a backdoor cut. It's stolen away by Matt Balday, and he'll go the other way with it for the Braves. Balday out to Daniels on the wing. They'll work it right side, McDowell. McDowell trying to leave it with Haskins, can't get it to him, throws the backdoor cut, and it's going to be a turnover. Never saw it. And it will go to Concordia. 19:14 left, first half, no score. Ottawa with a miss from 3 on their first possession, then a turnover. And Haskins will be guarding Slope, the leading scorer for the Bulldogs at 16 points per game. This is the 3rd matchup all time between these two teams. Ottawa won 2. The last one, though, went to overtime. Backing in, going inside is Kent. They'll kick it up top. He goes by one defender up to Shook. Shook's runner from 17 is good. And a 2-0 lead for Concordia. Haskins right corner, screen. Now Haskins goes right by his defender. Layup's not going to go. He has missed his first 2. Still a 2-0 lead for Concordia. Here's Slope. Slope right side out to Kent. He'll shoot the 3 on the wing, good. And a quick 5-0 lead for Concordia. Ottawa the 2 seed, the Bulldogs the 7 in the Kramer bracket. And another slow start by Ottawa finds them down by 5. 18:20 left first half. Here's McDowell. Out to Mallory on the wing. Pick and roll with McDowell and Mallory. Mallory kicks it out to McDowell. Deep 3 for the big man. Yes, sir. Mason McDowell gets Ottawa started. As they trail 5-3, 18 minutes left in the first. Right side into the hands of Kent. Up top to Beal. Beal back to Kent. Another 3 for him on the way off the mark. Rebound by McDowell for the Braves. Here comes Jaquan Daniels, the junior from Columbus, Georgia. Almost loses it, able to track it down as it was tight defense there by Justin Wiersma. Balday from up top. Left wing pass out to Mallory. Pick and roll there. Mallory thought about the 3. Beal will guard McDowell. He'll kick it right corner to Daniels. Daniels steps into a 3 on the wing long. Ottawa with no one inside for the offensive board of Concordia. Will go the other way. Concordia in the lane, they'll go to Joel Beal. Beal off the glass scores as they go pick and roll. McDowell a little slow to get back, and Ottawa down by 4 again. 7-3, 17-14 left first half, and Daryl Bowie to the scores table for the Braves to check in at the first stoppage. Pick and roll with McDowell and Haskins. Haskins back out to McDowell again for a 3. It's long. Ottawa 1 of 4. We still don't have live stats in the building right now, so I'll do my best to do some manual stats for you, but Ottawa 1 of 4 from deep. Slope on the baseline, they'll double team him. Kent for a 3 on the wing, long, and a rebound by McDowell. Ottawa trying to push the pace, but Concordia has done a really good job early on. Here's Haskins, layup no good. He goes to the floor. He is 0 for 4 from the field, and Concordia on a 5-on-4 break. Kick it right side. 3-pointer from Kent on the way is off the front rim. Rebound pulled down by Balday, and Ottawa on a 2-on-2 going the other way. Balday out to Haskins. Concordia gets back defensively. Here's McDowell. Has the only bucket for the Braves early on. Here's Jaquan Daniels. Daniels floats and scores off the glass as he goes right into the body of Wiersma. Ottawa trails 7-5, 16-14 left first half. Game number 2 of the day and the second day of the NAIA tournament. That 10-15 start by one defender is Shook. Layup off the glass, not going to go, and then a whistle and a foul after the play. And they will say it was in the act of shooting. Very late whistle. Foul goes on Balde, his first personal. Katie, do you have stats? Do you have any? Tanner Shook to the line, averages 13 points, 4 rebounds. His first free throw good. He shoots 81% for the highest on the team. Subs for both teams. In for Concordia is going to be number 32, Ryan Holt. And number 2, Sam Scarpelli. Scarpelli, the junior from Portland, Oregon. Holt, the junior from Highland Ranch, Colorado. Second free throw is good. Into the game for the Braves, Daryl Bowie, KCAC Player of the Year. As the Braves trail by 4, he'll come in along with Andre Jackson, Joe Johnson. And Joe with the floater, and the runner off the glass from 4 is good. For Joe Johnson, the third, and the 5'8" junior from Waynesville, Missouri, gets on the board for the first time. Here's Shook. He's fouled by Kyle Patrick, who is looking for some help down low that never came, and Shook back to the free throw line. Patrick, the 6'7" senior from Hutchinson, Kansas. Andre Jackson, the junior from Turner, Kansas. Shook's free throw good, and it's up to a 10-7 lead for the Bulldogs. 15:40 left in the first. Shook's second good. As I mentioned, we have no live stats here right now, so as soon as we get a stoppage, hopefully we get some stats to you, but both teams have to be shooting. Ottawa's got to be in the 30% range. Concordia's hit a couple trays, but they've been to the foul line on their last 2 possessions, and they have a 4-point lead. Jackson in the short corner, drives on Shook, kicks it out to Haskins. He goes by one defender, gets in the lane, floats, and can't get it to go. Ryan Haskins 0 of 5 from the floor. Scarpelli goes right by Joe Johnson III. They'll kick it out right side. Slope thinks about the 3, and then they're going to call the foul on Ottawa. Haskins will pick up his first personal, 3rd team foul on the Braves. And Jaquan Daniels off the bench will come in for Haskins, as it is a 4-point deficit. Concordia is led by as many as 5 early on. In the corner, it goes to Shook. He's guarded by Jackson. Up top, they'll swing it left side to Holt. Going baseline in the lane. They'll kick it out. Slope for 3 in the corner. Long. Rebound tipped out into the hands of Joe Johnson III. And a foul is going to be called on Ottawa, as Jackson was the one that was in front and then had Holt go over the back of him. And we'll see Gage Smith. Still no fouls on Concordia. That's the 4th foul on Ottawa. Gage Smith, the 6'5" sophomore from Elizabeth, Colorado. Jackson has to feel hard done by the officials on that one. 14:57 left first half. 4-point deficit for the Braves. They'll go to Shook in the corner. His 3 on the way. Good. And Ottawa down by 7. Here's Darrell. He loses the handle. Daniels will pick it up for him. Out top to Kyle Patrick for 3. It's off the mark. And it feels like deja vu yet again for Ottawa with their slow starts here over the last month and a half. Pass down low, stolen away by Darrell. Darrell going the other way. He got hit on the arm. No whistle. Darrell in the lane. Floats. It might have been partially blocked. Rebound finds Jaquan Daniels. He'll go inside. Layup's good. And that's where Ottawa has to start, getting inside 10 feet, not settling. And when Darrell gets to the bucket, creates some offensive rebound potential as he just draws so much attention. 14-9, Ottawa trails with 14:07 left first half. Right side pass, Kent for 3 on the wing, good. And a timeout called by Ottawa, as they are down 17-9 at our first timeout with 14:01 left first half. You're listening to Braves basketball on KOFO.
My name is Brandon. I am a manager of tire sales at Firestone Complete Auto Care. When you come here to get service, we're going to take care of your car, because you take care of your car is going to take care of you.
Come in for the Firestone Complete Auto Care Epic Sales Event and save $100 when you spend $500 or more. Whatever you drive, drive a Firestone.
Valid March 12th through March 15th. Exclusions apply. Cannot be combined with other offers. Additional fees may apply where lawful. See store for details.
Come back, Concordia already hit 4 3-pointers, and they have their largest lead as they're up 8. Ottawa using their first timeout. On the floor for Ottawa still Bowie, Patrick, Jackson, Daniels, and Johnson III. 2-seed Ottawa trailing number 7 seed Concordia. But as I mentioned in pregame, this is not a true 7 seed in Concordia. Bowie goes right by his defender, spins on the baseline, and the fadeaway from 5 is good, and he gets on the board for the first time. Concordia still has not committed 1 foul in this game. Carter can't lose the handle, ball's loose. Bowie goes down to get it, and here comes Ottawa in transition with Joe Johnson. Joe inside, reverse layup, no good. Andre Jackson putback is finished. And Ottawa within 4 as they go on a 4-0 run. They trail 17-13. 13:24 left first half. Johnson staying right with Scarpelli. To the elbow with Gage Smith. Smith works on Jackson. Pass left side, 3-pointer on the way. One more time is long. Rebound for Darrell. Ottawa trying to claw back. They trail by 8 early on. They've got it down to a 4-point deficit. Bowie goes baseline right by his defender. He'll kick it to Johnson in the corner. Patrick for 3. It's off the front rim. Long rebound by Smith, and they call a reach in on Ottawa. 80 feet from the basket. Bowie's first personal. 5th team foul on the Braves. It is 5-0 in favor of Ottawa on the fouls, and not a stat you want to be leading. But only the first on Darrell. 12:46 left first half. 17-13 lead for Concordia. Another 3 on the way. This one's going to be short. Rebound by Darrell, and he loses it as Smith takes it right away. Inside, they'll work that baseline pass to Smith. He'll lose the handle, get it right back, and Concordia can reset. They go down low, and the ball is stripped away, and they call the blocking foul as Jackson was standing outside the restricted area. And another foul on Ottawa, their 6th, and that's the 2nd on Andre Jackson. And they're going to say it is on the floor. Into the game for the Braves. They're going to keep Jackson out there with, I believe, 2 fouls. We still have no stats. As Scarpelli will inbound it for the Bulldogs. Scarpelli to the right of the basket. He'll throw it out to Smith at the elbow. Hand it back to Scarpelli. Pump fakes the 3. Down low they'll go. Smith, double team. Gets to the bucket, kicks it inside. Beal lose the handle. The steal picked up by Joe Johnson III. Here comes Darrell. Darrell to the basket, has it ripped away by Scarpelli. He can't touch it, though, as it will stay with Ottawa. But again, Ottawa trying to get out in transition as they trail by 4, 12-16 remaining first half. Bowie out to Daniels. Top of the key. In the corner, they'll go to McDowell. McDowell by Beal, backing in, spinning. Still working on Bill. Floater from McDowell, draws rim, that's it. Rebound by Concordia. Scarpelli looking left side as Mallory will draw Tanner Shook. Shook's got to be close to double figures right now. Inside, they'll go to Beal. Beal working on McDowell. Beal floats, and he will score from 4. A little hook shot in the lane by Joel Beal. And the lead back to 6 at 19-13. 11:45 left first half. Johnson on the right wing, looking to go by his defender, lose the handle, gets the bucket. Layup's not going to go for Joe. Just a little out of control, and Beal looking for someone to give the ball to. Finally finds Gage Smith out to the left wing. Smith in the corner. All the way to the bucket, throws it off the foot, ball's loose. Smith comes away with it. Bowie still on the floor. They'll go to Shook. Back to Smith. Smith guarded by Daniels. Off the screen, Scarpelli shoots the 3 from straight away. It's long. Rebound by McDowell. Ottawa trails by 6. Here's Bowie. Back out to McDowell. Spinning. Gets the free throw line. Left side pass, backdoor cut. Finds Daniels with the lay-in. Give that assist to Joe Johnson III as Daniels had just whipped his head around on the left block, and he lays it in with the right hand. Ottawa down by 4. 19-15 the score. 10:54 left first half. First round of the NAI Division II tournament. Down low, they'll work on McDowell. Kent up top. Smith left open for 3 on the wing. Good. Not even a hand in the face from Ottawa defensively. And a timeout called by Concordia. A 30-second timeout. They lead it by 7, 22-15. 10:41 left first half. You're listening to Braves basketball on KLFO.
To win at sports, you must focus on your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Ryan Henningsen, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can help. Call 785-242-1088. Stop by 502 South Cedar in Ottawa. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Register now for baseball, softball, t-ball, soccer, swimming lessons, and more at the Ottawa Recreation Commission. Register online at orcottawaks.org or at the Goppert Building, 705 West 15th Street. Ottawa Recreation Commission, bringing recreation to life.
Concordia buries another three. They've made at least 5. They lead it by 7, 22-15. Ottawa's only made 1 3. Started out 1 of 5 from deep. And those are manual stats for you. Mallory, Bowie, McDowell, Daniels, and Haskins on the floor for the Braves. As Concordia brings in Ryan Holt. Work outside, Haskins to McDowell. Spinning on Beal, he'll get to the free throw line. Picks up his dribble, he's in trouble. Got to go in the corner to Daniels. Daniels, inside the lane, he'll have to go back out to Bowie. 6 on the shot clock. McDowell sets the screen for Darrell. Darrell back up to McDowell for 3 on the way, long. Rebound pulled down by Holt. He'll kick it right side out to Kent. Kent to Beal down low. Layup inside's going to go. And it's a 9-point deficit. It's a 2-on-1, and Concordia finishes. They go up 24-15, 9:56 left first half. Here's Darrell. Layup's not going to go. Put back by Daniels, no good either, and a rebound for the Bulldogs. Here comes Kent. Kent in the front court. His layup's not going to go. Beal there for the rebound. Ball still loose, picked up by Mallory. He'll find Haskins. Haskins to Bowie. Bowie in the corner for 3. No. Rebound by Concordia. Braves 1 of 6 from 3. Down by 9. 9:30 left in the first half. Concordia averages 11 made threes per game. They've got 6 already. Kent left wing, guarded by Mallory. Beal sets the hard screen on Mallory. They'll work it inside. Floater's not going to go. Ball's loose. Bowie has it. 2 on 4. Darrell looking to break them all down. Gets inside, finds Haskins. He'll kick it out to Daniels in the left wing. Ottawa allowing Concordia to get back defensively. Here's Daniels, open 3 on the wing. Good. That's an NBA range 3 for Jaquan Daniels, and Ottawa within 6. 8:57 left first half. Braves have gotten it down to as little as 4 here early on, but that's really been it. Right side, they'll swing it in the corner to Slope. Slope guarded by Bowie. Screen set by Beal. Slope right side, 3-pointer on the way this time for Smith. Good. And it is raining threes for Concordia as they go up by 9. Here's Darrell in the lane, takes the contact, and then a foul called on Concordia finally. 8:33 remaining in the first half, and that is the first foul on the Bulldogs of the game. Ball day will come in for Daniels. We'll see Tanner Shuck back in the game for Concordia. Mallard inbound for the Braves. They'll stack it up to the left of the basket. Inbound finds McDowell. He'll put it in. Beal not paying attention. We see Ottawa do that all the time with a quick inbound. Braves within 7, 27-20. 8:25 left in the first. First team all-conference point guard, Brevin Slope, guarded by the KCAC Player of the Year and Darrell Bowie. Slope up top, they'll drive, go inside. Beautiful pass inside, but Slope can't finish. It's the bottom of the rim. Ottawa with the rebound. Should have been an easy lay-in. Here's Haskins. Haskins in the lane, finds McDowell. Thought about the 3, kicks it out to Darrell. He'll shoot no, he won't shoot a 3. He'll go inside, looks to float. His shot's blocked right back in his face. And here comes Concordia on a 3-on-1. Double dribble, though, instead. Looked to be a 3-on-1 and a turnover on Concordia. As the double dribble called on Ryan Holt. Into the game will be Kyle Patrick for Mason McDowell. Into the game for the Bulldogs is Gage Smith for Joel Beal. 27-20, Bulldogs lead the Braves. 7:54 left in the first half. And they're asking for a fresh shot clock after the double dribble. Here's Haskins, gets the inbound. Front court right. He finds Patrick. In the corner, they go to Darrell. Darrell back out to Kyle. Kyle to Bowie on the dribble handoff. Darrell spins inside. Is up and under layup good as he goes over the top of 2 big men. And Darrell has scored the last 4 for the Braves. They've gotten within 5 at 27-22. 3-pointer left open again, good. And Ottawa going over screens. And Concordia has made Ottawa pay. Here's Kyle Patrick on the other end for three. No. Braves have only made 1 3 in the first half. Concordia has made at least 7. Hopefully I can tell you how many they have at halftime. Smith guarded by Balde, who falls down. They'll leave it with Slope. Slope will pick up his dribble. He finds Shuck. Ball's loose. He'll find it in the corner, though. Open three again for Smith. It's off the rim on the front side, and a rebound for Balde in Ottawa. Trailing by 8. Here's Darrell. Darrell in the left corner. Crossover dribble. Looks to get in the lane. Kicks it out. Balde. Balde out to Patrick. Back to Balde, and he'll leave it with Bowie. He steps into a three from straight away. No. Rebound picked up by Patrick. Then he'll lose it. And Concordia goes the other way. Slope in the left corner. Guarded by Balde. Gets in the lane. They'll leave it to Smith. His layup blocked by Patrick. And Mallory will have it for Ottawa. Here comes Darrell. Darrell left side of the floor, leaves it with Kyle. He'll step into a three. Front rim, no good. Rebound by Concordia. Abysmal three-pointing performance by the Braves so far. And they only trailed by 8, though. 30-22, 6:19 left in the first half. Have to continue to get stops on the defensive end. Slope, pick and roll. Looking left side. He kicks it for the three from straight away. It's going to be an air ball. And they'll save it somehow. Back outside three-pointer on the way off the front rim. Ball's tipped around. Mallory will have it. And Ottawa getting a big break. The incredible save there by Kent. Bowie going baseline by one defender. His shot's blocked from behind, and it'll go out of bounds. Subs for the Braves and for Concordia. Daniels will come in along with McDowell and Jackson. In for Concordia is Scarpelli. And then he's joined by the freshman A.J. Watson, a 5'8 guard from Bonner Springs, Kansas. Played at Bonner Springs High School. Ottawa down 30-22. And a timeout called by Concordia with 5:52 remaining in our first half, and they lead it 30-22 over the Braves. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves basketball on KOFO.
To protect your family and plan for your financial future, get to know your Modern Woodman agent.
Hello, I'm Dale Pearson, your Modern Woodman agent in Ottawa, Kansas. Call me today at 242-6566.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
The City of Ottawa makes it easy for you to stay informed and be part of your community by visiting their website, ottawaks.gov. You can sign up for city alerts and city news, report an issue you'd like to see taken care of, even pay your bill online. It's where the city and citizens come together online at ottawaks.gov.
Welcome back. Concordia leads at 30-22. They've led by as many as 9 here in the first half. So we finally get some stats up on the board, which those can't be right. It shows only 8 rebounds for Concordia and 7 for Ottawa. I know we've had more than that. Still no line stats in the arena, but Concordia led 17-9 at the 14:01 mark before Ottawa took a timeout. Then they led 22-15 at the 10:41 mark, and now 30-22, 5:22 left in the first as they have led the entire way. Started it off with a layup inside, stretched that out to as many as 9, and Ottawa trails by 8 now with Daniels, Jackson, Balde, McDowell, and Haskins on the floor. Daniels to inbound it for the Braves to the left of the basket. They'll go to McDowell in the right corner. Goes baseline, works to the left block. Here's Mace. Mace in the lane, floats and scores from 4. The big man has hit the only 3 for Ottawa, and now he's got a bucket to go with it as well from 2. Raised down by 6. Pump faking the 3 is Smith. Right side Watson, guarded by Balde. Watson, and we're going to call an offensive foul on Concordia. Their second foul of the game. As goes on Carter Kent, his first personal. And with no media timeouts today, Concordia already has used a couple timeouts as they only go about 8 deep on most nights. They have played 9 tonight, but Watson is that 9th player, and he does get about 8 minutes a game. Ottawa trying to cut into this 6-point deficit. They go down low to McDowell. McDowell off the glass, can't get it to go, gets his own rebound. Putback's good for big Mason McDowell, and Ottawa within 4. Mason scored 4 straight, and the Braves trail 30-26. Scarpelli, right side pass to Smith. Shot fake. Looking right side, he'll work on McDowell. Gets in the lane. McDowell leaves his feet. Layup's not going to go. Gets the rebound. And Ottawa pushing the other way with Ryan Haskins. Here's Ryan to the right wing. Up top to McDowell. McDowell spinning. Goes behind the back. Backdoor cut finds Daniels. His layup's good as he takes the contact from Watson. Ottawa within 2. That's a 6-0 run for the Braves. And the Ottawa faithful in attendance, as this one is has been cut down to just 100 fans in the building for each team, and then Jackson's called for the foul. That's his, I believe, his third. And now to the free throw line goes Tanner Shook, best free throw shooter on the team for Concordia at over 81%. And Jackson, who for now has 3 fouls, I guess we'll know at halftime. Shook's free throw off the mark. On the 1-and-1, rebound for Mason McDowell. Braves with a chance to tie it since it was 0-0. Haskins right wing, out to Bowie. Dribble handoff finds Jaquan Daniels. Ottawa running the dribble weave to McDowell at the free throw line, guarded by Beal. Right side pass to Daniels, 10 on the shot clock. Daniels, step back 3 on the way, is going to draw a rim. That's it. Trying to go off the dribble. Rebound for Concordia. Kent out to Watson. Ottawa switches. They'll have Bowie stay with Watson. Watson to Beal at the left block. Beal works on McDowell. Beal goes up and under. Layup's good as he got McDowell to leave his feet. And they're just going to leave him one-on-one. Beal averages 5 points a game. He's got 4 already. 3:56 left first half. 4-point lead for Concordia. An NAI first round. Haskins has not scored yet. He is 0 of 6 from the field. Dribble handoff to Daniels. Pass is tipped and stolen. And a 4-on-2 coming for Concordia. Scarpelli. Pass inside, ripped and stolen away by McNow. And he'll find Darrell going the other way. Here comes Bowie. Up and under. Layup is good for Darrell. Ottawa within 2 again at 32-30. It was a 4-on-2 for Concordia, but Mason McDowell with the steal and the outlet finds Darrell for the layup. Beal to the free throw line. Right side out to Scarpelli. Scarpelli's backdoor cut going to be tipped out of bounds by Balde. 3:07 left first half. 2-point lead for Concordia. Out of Seward, Nebraska, enrollment of 2,000. Against Ottawa with the enrollment of 800. Concordia able to get the automatic tournament bid, as they have won 7 straight, haven't lost since early February. Shook at the elbow. He'll leave it with Slope. Daniel switches and stays on him. Now Shuck will be guarded by Haskins. Shuck to Beal with 7 on the shot clock. They'll find Slope. Slope guarded by Daniels, goes baseline. Slope, pass goes through the hands of 2 defenders. 3-pointer on the way is going to be short. Bowie can't hang on to the rebound, and they'll save it into Watson in the left corner. Slope left open for 3 on the wing, good. And just, Darrell never saw Watson from the backside, and a huge shift there. Ottawa thought they were going to have a chance to tie it or take the lead. Instead, it turns into a lead for Concordia, and Darrell travels. Oh, they're going to call the foul on Concordia instead for the push-off. Big break for the Braves. Looked like a travel on Darrell. That is the 3rd team foul on Concordia. Darrell to inbound to the left of the basket. Ottawa trailing by 5. Finds Joe Johnson III. Up top to Haskins. Pick and roll with Patrick at the left elbow. Haskins picks up his dribble. Has to go all the way near midcourt to Daniels as he's now between the circles. Dribble handoff finds Joe Johnson III. Joe drives on Watson. Joe, right hand layup. He's hit and fouled as he got inside on the freshman from Bonner Springs. And that'll send Joe to the line. First free throw trip for the Braves. Foul goes on Watson, his first. Joe, the junior from Waynesville, Missouri, a transfer from Missouri S&T. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First one's good. Mentioned with the coronavirus concerns, the NAI and the Sanford Pentagon deciding to just allow 100 fans for each team as they clear the building after every game. And then you have staff for both teams here, and pretty good atmosphere. Concordia, a 2-hour drive as Johnson III hits both, and Ottawa then 3 at 35-32, but Concordia, every time Ottawa's gotten close, has come up with a 3. They have at least 8 in the half. Slope, guarded by Darrell. Outside, as they'll go to Shuck. Shuck in the left short corner, kicks it out top to Watson. Slope, step back, shoots the 3 as Ottawa left him alone off the backside of the rim. Rebound by Patrick. Out to Joe Johnson III. He'll find Daniels. Daniels drives in, and a foul will be called on Concordia on the reach in. I believe it's on, although actually going to call it on Watson. Thought it was on Shuck. They do change it. It is on Shuck. That is team foul number 5 on the Bulldogs. Throw it to Daniels, out to the right wing as Ottawa down by 3, 1:48 left, first half. Dribble handoff, finds Darrell. Another screen set, this time by Kyle Patrick. Bowie floats, goes high off the glass, misses everything, ball's loose, tipped around, Shuck has it for Concordia. Might have been hit on the arm as it missed everything. Shuck right side, Ottawa slow to get back defensively, three-pointer no good. Ball's tipped around, picked up by Daniels. Ottawa catching a break as the open look by Slope, who doesn't miss often, can't go. Here's Haskins. In the corner, they'll go to Joe Johnson, third Joe. Steps, pops from 6, is good. And Joe Johnson working his way towards double figures in Ottawa with M1. This is the closest they've been since it was 2-0. 1:11 left first half, 35-34 Concordia. Ball's loose and a reach-in foul called on Ottawa. As it looked like losing the control on the dribble was Kent, and then they're gonna say he was hit on the arm by Daniels. And they are already in the bonus. That's team foul number 8 on the Braves. For Daniels, that's his second. Bowie will check out, make that. Jackson Mallory will come in. Free throw, good for Carter Kent, the sophomore from Crete, Nebraska. Second team all GPAC. 70% from the foul line. As a team, Concordia shoots 69%. Second's good. Back to a three-point lead at 37-34, 1:03 left first half. Patrick, Ottawa working it from right to left, finds Daniels. Daniels up top to Joe Johnson, the third. Right side pass to Patrick. Screen set for Haskins. Haskins loses the handle, it's stolen away, and he has just not had it so far tonight. Here's Shook. Shook left side. They'll leave it with Slope. Slope inside the lane, ball's loose. Beal will save it. He'll back inside, ball's loose again. Beal, rough side Shook. In the corner, they'll go to Kent. Kent guarded by Daniels. Off the screen finds Watson. Watson on Mallory. He'll step back, kick it in the corner. Three-pointer for Kent on the way is going to miss long, and the rebound for Haskins with 25 seconds left. Ottawa going to hold for the last shot as they trail by 3, 37-34. Battled back from 9 down. 17 seconds left. Mallory will hold it at midcourt, keeping the dribble with the left hand. Works with the dribble to the left wing, finds Haskins. Haskins on Beal, takes the contact. Can't get it to go as Haskins is 0 of 8 from the field. 2 seconds left. Watson, 1 second left. Layup's going to go with the buzzer. And Ottawa's going to go into the half down by 5, 39-34. We'll take a break. You're listening to Braves basketball on KOFO.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
What's the value of your real estate? Hepner Appraisal Service in Ottawa has been providing real estate appraisals for individuals, banks, and lenders for more than 40 years. Jim, Wade, and Scott are proud to support Ottawa sports teams in their quest for a championship. Visit HepnerAppraisal.com.
Kansas State Bank is a proud sponsor of Ottawa sports and is focused on being a building force in the community. Located at 1314 South Main in Ottawa or online at mykansasstatebank.com. Kansas State Bank, a better way to bank, but hometown people you know. Member FDIC.
The City of Ottawa makes it easy for you to stay informed and be part of your community by visiting their website, ottawaks.gov. You can sign up for city alerts and city news, report an issue you'd like to see taken care of, even pay your bill online. It's where the city and citizens come together online at ottawaks.gov.
When it's game time, it's prime time. Prime Time Grill at Fusion Alley with over 40 screens to watch the big dance. And today, the Ottawa Cyclones. Prime Time Grill at Fusion Alley will feature the live video stream of the Ottawa Cyclones as they begin play in the 4A state basketball tournament in Salina. You can also hear the live play-by-play on KOFO. It all gets started at 4:30 this afternoon. Enjoy the unique Kansas cuisine with delicious appetizers, entrees, drinks, and desserts, all while watching the Cyclones at state. You know when it's game time, it's prime time. Prime Time Grill at Fusion Alley.
My name is Brandon. I am a manager of tire sales at Firestone Complete Auto Care. When you come here to get service, we're going to take care of your car. Because you take care of your car is going to take care of you.
Come in for the Firestone Complete Auto Care Epic Sales Event and save $100 when you spend $500 or more. Whatever you drive, drive a Firestone.
Valid March 12th through March 15th. Exclusions apply. Cannot be combined with other offers. Additional fees may apply where lawful. See store for details.
Wendy's has been showing everyone how to do fast food right for 50 years. And now they're showing them how 2 for $5s are done with Wendy's 2 for $5. It's the only one where you can get Wendy's fresh, never frozen beef and that Wendy's spicy chicken you crave. Pick 2 for $5. Choose between the juicy Dave Single, the tasty spicy chicken sandwich, 10-piece crispy, or spicy nuggets. Come in today and taste how a real 2 for $5 is done. Only at Wendy's. Fresh beef available in the contiguous U.S., Alaska, and Canada. Price and participation may vary for a limited time only.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
Braves trail at half, 39-34 over Concordia, and find themselves behind again at halftime, as they were able to tie it up last Monday against Oklahoma Wesleyan in the conference championship game. But tonight they trail by 5. They trail by as many as 9 in the first half. Out of the jump, Concordia led 17-9 at the 4:01 mark before Ottawa took their first timeout. Concordia would then go up by 7 before they took their own timeout at 22:15. That was taken by Concordia. And then again at the 5:52 mark, as there are no media timeouts, so Concordia team that only plays about 8 guys, able to get a couple breaks for their team, and they led by 8 at 30-22, and at the half it's 39-34. Hoping we have some kind of stats here. We have been told that there are some issues with the stats in the building, and hopefully we can find a way to get something to you, as I will talk with our SID, Katie Tooley, sitting to my left, to see if she has anything as well. So we'll take another break, as we have about 6 minutes until the start of our second half. The number 2 seed Ottawa trailing the number 7 seed Concordia, as Ottawa hoping their season doesn't come to an end here in the first round of the NAI tournament. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves basketball on KOFO.
Kansas State Bank is a proud sponsor of Ottawa Sports and is focused on being a building force in the community. Located at 1314 South Main in Ottawa, or online at mykansasstatebank.com. Kansas State Bank, a better way to bank, but hometown people you know. Member FDIC.
What's the value of your real estate? Hepner Appraisal Service in Ottawa has been providing real estate appraisals for individuals, banks, and lenders for more than 40 years. Jim, Wade, and Scott are proud to support Ottawa sports teams in their quest for a championship. Visit HepnerAppraisal.com.
To win at sports, you must focus on your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Ryan Henningsen, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can help. Call 785-242-1088. Stop by 502 South Cedar in Ottawa. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
To protect your family and plan for your financial future, get to know your Modern Woodman agent.
Hello, I'm Dale Pearson, your Modern Woodman agent in Ottawa, Kansas. Call me today at 242-6566.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
A new floor is a big decision, but with the Home Depot in your corner, it doesn't have to be a hard one. Take waterproof Stony Oak vinyl plank flooring from the Home Decorators collection. Right now, just $229 a square foot. There's even more in store for you in our flooring showroom. From classic looks to the newest trends, you'll cover a lot of ground. For style, durability, and guaranteed low prices on floors, it's a good time to be a doer at the Home Depot and HomeDepot.com. How doers get more done. U.S. only.
Wendy's has been showing everyone how to do fast food right for 50 years. And now they're showing them how 2 for $5s are done with Wendy's 2 for $5. It's the only one where you can get Wendy's fresh, never frozen beef and that Wendy's spicy chicken you crave. Pick 2 for $5. Choose between the juicy Dave Single, the tasty spicy chicken sandwich, 10-piece crispy, or spicy nuggets. Come in today and taste how a real 2 for $5 is done. Only at Wendy's.
Fresh beef available in the contiguous U.S., Alaska, and Canada. Price and participation may vary for a limited time only. Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness. Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
Back here in the Sanford Pentagon as we have about 3 minutes until the start of our second half. The opponent for the winner of this game has already been decided. That was the 8:30 matchup, and it's winning that one. And the first upset of the day was the University of St. Francis over Union. That was the 3 seed. Only one upset all of yesterday, as the upset was by IU Kokomo as they defeated Madonna. That was a 5-4. Otherwise, everything else is played to par, as College of Idaho, the #1 seed in the Naismith bracket, moved on against now Northwestern. Antelope Valley won over Washington Adventist, and Marion defeated Kaiser. That's the Naismith bracket. The Kramer bracket that Ottawa is in, other matchups today, Olivet Nazarene and Lincoln will play at noon. West Virginia Tech and Grace will play at 1:45. That's a 4 versus 5. In the Dewar bracket this evening, we got #1 Indiana Wesleyan against Crowley's Ridge, #4 Southeastern versus Indiana East, Dakota Wesleyan and Indiana South Bend, and Oregon Tech and Mayville State. In the Liston bracket that was yesterday morning, is Morningside defeated College of the Ozarks. Oklahoma Wesleyan got a 2-point win over Spring Arbor. They trailed by 12 in the second half, came back and took a lead at 70-68, and Spring Arbor got a great look to win it late. Didn't get it to go as the Eagles move on to the Sweet 16. Holy Cross, they get the win over Indiana Tech, and Southern Oregon, the 2 seed, with the win over Montreat. We'll take our last break. When we come back, we'll have the start of your second half. You're listening to Braves Basketball on KOFO.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
To protect your family and plan for your financial future, get to know your Modern Woodman agent.
Hello, I'm Dale Pearson, your Modern Woodman agent in Ottawa, Kansas. Call me today at 242-6566.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
To win at sports, you must focus on your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Ryan Henningsen, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can help. Call 785-242-1088. Stop by 502 South Cedar in Ottawa. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
39-34, Concordia leads it at half. As have to expect the starters for both teams back out there. Looking at who's in the huddle. Jaquan Daniels, Matt Balday, Ryan Haskins, Jackson Mallory, Mason McDowell, the starters for the Braves. Ryan Haskins, who did not score in the first half, as he is 0 of 9 from the field and just lit on the basket. Hopefully switching sides will help the senior from Osage City, but Ottawa looking for some of their seniors at this point to step up. Don't want it to be their final game in an Ottawa uniform. And they've got to find a way to battle back. Concordia has gotten to a lot of loose balls that have led to second chance points. It feels eerily similar to that matchup against Oklahoma Wesleyan. And currently we're playing at a pace that suits Concordia, as they average 78 points a game, Ottawa at 86 points a game. And Ottawa, as we mentioned in the pregame, 22-3 when they score 80 or more points, 13-0 when they score 90 or more. And they have to pick up the pace as they trail 39-34. Concordia with the ball to start the second half. Their starters, Slope, Kent, Wiersma, Shook, and Beal. Inbound finds Slope to Beal at the free throw line. Right side out to Shook, guarded by Balday. Off the screen to Slope in the left corner. Slope guarded by Haskins, goes baseline, floats, hits the side of the basket. Ball's loose. Haskins will take it away for Ottawa. His pass finds Balday. His left-hand layup's going to go. Zipped pass from Haskins to Balday, and a good start for Ottawa as they trail by 3, 39-36, 19:30 left first half. Right side pass to Kent, to Beal. They'll leave it with Kent. Off the screen is Shook. Left side to Slope. Joel Beal at the elbow. Dribble handoff. Shook, fadeaway 3, right wing good, and he has been red hot. As the threes continue to drop for the Bulldogs as they go up by 6, 42-36, 19:08 left. Mallory was looking for Balday, who had a backdoor cut, couldn't get it to him. They'll leave it with Haskins. Haskins in the lane, goes off the glass from right in front of the rim and banks it in. First bucket for Ryan Haskins. Ball's loose, and here comes Daniels the other way. Jaquan Daniels' right hand slam is good. And Ottawa within 2 at 42-40. And the steals leader for the Braves gets a big one and a finish. And the stats are up as Concordia shot 52% from the field there, 8 of 15 for 3. Beal inside, layup's no good. And a late whistle, oh my goodness, another late whistle that goes on Ottawa. And it's on Daniels. For Jaquan Daniels, that's his first personal. He's got 11 points. And Joel Beal to the line, which isn't a bad foul. Beal, a 52% foul shooter. The transfer from McCook Community College hits the first one as Concordia 7 of 8 on the day. As Beal looks to make it a 2-possession game as they are up by 3, and it won't go. As it hung on the front rim and fell off. A 43-40 lead for the Bulldogs over the Braves. 18-20 left. Tanner Shook has 15. Mallory down low. They'll go to McDowell in the left short corner. He takes the 7-footer. Fading away, good. Mason McDowell has 11. The second player to go into double figures. And they're down by 1 at 43-42. Slope spins on Haskins, works back to the top of the key. They'll swing it down low into the hands of Shook, and a whistle and a foul called on Daniels. As going to the bucket that time was Wiersma. It's on the floor, second team foul on the Braves with 17:55 left, trailing by 1. Inbound will come from Slope to the right of the basket. They'll go to Beal on the block. Beal works on McDowell. Spinning, goes back up top to Slope. Slope drives on Haskins, gets to the free throw line. Kick it down low to Beal. Beal spinning on McDowell, takes the contact, layup's good. And Joel Beal, who averages 5 points a game, has 9. 3-point lead again for Concordia. Backdoor cut finds Daniels, layup's good. And again, lots of contact after the layup, as Daniels almost had his legs taken out from under him. Ottawa again just down by 1, 45-44. Here's Beal. Beal works on McDowell, his layup's good, and just too strong is Joel Beal. He's got 13. 3-point lead for Concordia. 17-10 to go. In the corner is Daniels. Up top to McDowell. Picks up his dribble, has to go to Daniels. Daniels by 1 defender, works on Beal. Layup is not going to go, and they're going to say foul on Kent, and it's on the floor. They won't give him the continuation. 17:02 left. Braves down by 3. I'll lob it out to Daniels at the elbow. Has problems controlling it. Works back between the circles. So he'll track it down. Leaves it with Haskins. Haskins trying to go by Kent. High layup, no good, but he's shooting 2. As Kent got him with the chest. That is team foul number 2 on the Bulldogs. And Haskins to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Haskins have him listed 1 of 2 from the field, but that, I know that is incorrect. Took 7 or 8 shots in the first half. First one's good for the senior from Osage City. 78% free throw shooter. Second on the way for Haskins, good. And Ottawa staying step for step here with the Bulldogs as they have cut a 5-point deficit at the half down to 1 yet again, but have not taken the lead in this game at any point. Concordia led 2-0 and stretched it out to 9. They go pick and roll, leave it down low to Beal again, they'll clear out. Beal in the lane, layup's gonna go as tough finger roll from the big man as he scored 8 straight. As they're just clearing out for him down low. Dribble handoff, finds Haskins, goes off 2 screens. Here's Ryan, out to Mallory. Mallory has not attempted a shot tonight. Here comes Jackson, his layup. A lot of contact by Beal, no whistle. And a rebound by Concordia. They go out on the run 4-on-3. Beal leaves the handoff to Shook. Ball's tipped away. Concordia trying to save it, and it was actually Ottawa who touched it. And it goes out of bounds, last touch by Concordia, and a turnover. They'll bring in Kyle Patrick and Daryl Bowie for the Braves, taking a seat, McDowell and Balde. 16:08 to play. 3-point lead for Concordia. Braves have outscored the Bulldogs 12-10 in the second half. Here's Bowie. Bowie by 1 defender, gets inside, up and under, layup good on the reverse from Daryl Bowie, and Ottawa within 1 at 49-48. Slope to the elbow, backdoor cut. They'll leave it inside to Beal, his dunk's good. And just Ottawa standing around on the defensive end, letting backdoor cut after backdoor cut go. And Beal is red hot right now. Here's Bowie, step back jumper is blocked. Slope with the board. Concordia out 3-on-2. in the lane. Kent loses the handle. Ball goes off the backboard. It's loose. Coming away with it is Kent in the corner for three. Good. Back out to a 6-point lead, and every loose ball finding the hands of a Concordia Bulldog. Darrell leaves it with Ryan. Haskins looking inside, goes by his defender. Layup's good. Braves within 4 at 54-50. Haskins has 6 in the half. They're going scoreless in the first. Kent, screen set by Beal. He'll spin back the other way. He's stuck there, leaves it with Shook. Big mismatch size-wise, and Daniels gets the steal. Here comes Jaquan, takes the contact, and gets a push from behind by Shook and a late whistle. He'll go to the line for 2. That's the second steal for Daniels. Third team foul on Concordia as Daniels to the line 4-2. He's got 15 to go along with 1 rebound. Daniels on the season, 85% foul shooter. First on the way for Daquan is Long. And it's just an eerie feeling in the building right now. Just overall, I know this is going to be a common theme going forward all over the country, but I feel like I'm calling the Masters right now, especially on these free throws. Just dead silence, which both these schools brought a good contingent. In the first game, it was much more eerie, as there had to have been less than 50 people for game number 1, but a little better atmosphere for game 2 as Daniel's trying to make 1 of 2, and he misses both. Now Braves down by 4, 54-50, 14:40 left. As Johnson III will come in. Big spark off the bench in the first half for him. Into the game for Concordia is Ryan Holt. Kent to the elbow. Kicks it right side, wide open, 3 on the way, good. As knocking that one down is Justin Wiersma. Concordia finds themselves 10 of 17 from deep. Here's Patrick, pump fake, finds Bowie as Ottawa's down by 7. Darrell has it stripped away and a whistle and a foul called on the Bulldogs. Ottawa 2 of 7 from 3. Concordia 10 of 17 now. Into the game, Andre Jackson for Jaquan Daniels. Braves looking for an easy basket right now. They'll kick it out to Joe Johnson III on the right wing. Up top to Haskins. Haskins swings it left side to Jackson. Screen set by Patrick. Jackson, a little hesitational work on Beal. Layup's good. On the finger roll from Andre Jackson. And it's back to a 5-point deficit. Scarpelli into the game for Concordia. Right side pass to Kent. And Ottawa just miscommunication here on whether they're going to switch or fight through these screens. Ball's tipped out of bounds by Bowie. As he got a hand on it, that was intended for Wiersma. Beal will check out. Into the game will be Gage Smith. Rebounding edge in favor. Well, they only is actually tied at 15. I'm not sure that's correct. Haskins comes out. Daniels will come in. 5-point deficit, 57-52. 13:48 to play. And potentially the last game of the season for the Braves. The number 2 seed in the Kramer bracket, taking on the 7 seed Concordia. Here's Wiersma, layup's good, goes right by Daniels. That first step from Wiersma blew right by the junior from Georgia. 3-pointer on the way for Patrick is good. His first made triple. Only the 3rd make for the Braves on the night. Gets Ottawa within 4 at 59-55. They have never led in this game. In the corner, Garrett pump fakes the 3. Back up top to Wiersma. Smith in the corner, pump fakes the 3. Has it ripped and knocked out of bounds by Daniels. With 14 on the shot clock, 13:10 on the game clock. Wiersma to inbound in front of the Concordia bench. Finds Smith, and then into the hands of Scarpelli, the point guard. Right wing pass to Carter Kent. Right corner to Smith, guarded by Daniels. Back out to Kent. He'll take a 3 on the wing, off the front rim. Rebounds loose. Big rebound by Kyle Patrick. Here comes Andre Jackson. Jackson in the corner to Joe Johnson III, tipped out of bounds by Scarpelli. Ottawa had numbers, but Concordia able to get back defensively. Johnson will inbound in front of the Ottawa bench. Joe finds Darrell, who will walk it back between the circles. 12:46 to go. Braves down 59-55. Joe to the elbow to Patrick. They go down low to Jackson. Jackson working inside, spins, leaves it inside for Patrick. Layup's good as he drew the double team in the dish. Gives Ottawa just down by 2 at 59-57, and a reach-in foul will be called on Joe Johnson III as some fancy dribbling by Scarpelli. He gets bailed out by the officials. Johnson right in his hip the whole way. Inbound finds Scarpelli between the circles, guarded by Joe Johnson III. Scarpelli will leave it with Smith. Left side, he'll drive into the hands of Holt. Holt left wing pass, almost thrown away. As that finds Carter Kent. Kent has it go off. They're going to call a kick ball as it looked like he just dribbled it off the foot of Patrick. Just when you think Ottawa might catch a break. The shot clock resets to 20. It was under 10 seconds. And they will inbound to the right of the basket. They'll find Smith holding it at the elbow. Up top, three-pointer on the way. Good. 11 of 19. Mark Concordia. Here comes Darrell. Steps inside, takes the contact. No whistle. Rebound for Concordia. No passes on that possession either. Kent, guarded by Jackson on the right front court. Right corner. Finds Holt. Down low, layup good. They had position with Wiersma. It's back out to a 7-point lead. Daniels inside. Works back out to the short corner. Daniels to Bowie. Middle of the floor to Patrick. Screen set for Joe Johnson III. And they don't call a kickball on that one, and a steal going the other way out to Holt. Holt's layup's good and the foul. And a 9-point deficit for Ottawa with 11:23 to play. Timeout called by the Braves. You're listening to Ottawa Braves basketball on KOFO.
Register now for baseball, softball, t-ball, soccer, swimming lessons, and more at the Ottawa Recreation Commission. Register online at orcottawaks.org or at the Goppert Building, 705 West 15th Street. Ottawa Recreation Commission, bringing recreation to life.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
What's the value of your real estate? Hepner Appraisal Service in Ottawa has been providing real estate appraisals for individuals, banks, and lenders for more than 40 years. Jim, Wade, and Scott are proud to support Ottawa sports teams in their quest for a championship. Visit HepnerAppraisal.com.
Register now for baseball, softball, t-ball, soccer, swimming lessons, and more at the Ottawa Recreation Commission. Register online at orcottawaks.org or at the Goppert Building, 705 West 15th Street. Ottawa Recreation Commission, bringing recreation to life.
Find themselves by 9. Concordia goes on a 9-2 run after Ottawa got it to within one at 55-54. Make that a 9-3 run. Oh, they did not call a foul. It wasn't an and one, just the layup, and then the timeout called by the Braves. Is on the floor for Ottawa, McDowell, Bowie, Daniels, Jackson, and Joe Johnson III. Bowie kicks it out to McDowell, looking to go by Chol Beal. Kick it right side to Bowie. Bowie, and he's going to be fouled as he got in the lane. 15 foul on Concordia. Joe Johnson III to inbound to Bowie. 11:05 remaining and Ottawa down by 9. Double screen set for Bowie. He gets the elbow. Kicks it in the corner to Jackson. Jackson inside, takes the contact, leaves it for Joe. His floater gonna go as it hung on the rim and dropped. Braves within 7, 66-59. That stops that 9-2 run by the Bulldogs. They have hit 11 threes. That's their season average. You expected them to hit it tonight. Unfortunately for the Braves, they are just 3 of 8. Beal off the screen to Kent. Kent in the lane, able to go off the glass. It's no good. Beal had the board, and then they call over the back on Jackson. 4th team foul on Ottawa. And even when they do miss a shot, they're able to get an offensive rebound. Jackson will come out as Andre picks up his 4th. Oh, leave it with Slope. Driving on him is Shook. Off the screen, Scarpelli. Scarpelli in the lane. They'll leave it with Beal. Ball's loose. He'll get it right back. Up top, Scarpelli for a three from straight away, off the mark, rebound by Daniels. Here's Darrell. Darrell inside, layup is well off the mark as he just got way too far under the basket. Rebound by Concordia. Right wing pass to Slope. Slope works on Haskins, gets in the lane. They'll kick it left side, Beal. Beal backing in. They'll kick it back up top to Slope. His three straight away good. 10-point deficit, largest of the night for the Braves. And it is slipping away. 69-49. Haskins, left side. Here's Daniels for three. He's fouled, and he looked like he might have even rolled his ankle. But he looks to be okay. Foul is called on Tanner Shook. For Shook, his fourth personal. And Daniels 0 of 2 from the free throw line. Goes to the line to shoot 3. Daniels' leading scorer for Ottawa has 15. First on the way, good, as that one does rattle in. Subs coming for Concordia as it looks like Ryan Holt and Justin Wiersma will check in. Second, no good, as Daniels now 1 of 4 from the free throw line. Sitting is Scarpelli and Shook. But Shook, who has 15, will be on the bench. You would expect for the next 3 or 4 minutes. The third for Daniels, good. And Ottawa going to go with a full court press. Inbound finds Kent. Having problems, they finally find Holt across midcourt. Ottawa continue to try and trap. Here's Holt. Holt down low to Beal. Dunk is good. Got a 2-on-1 as Ottawa flew right by him. And a 10-point deficit at 71-61. 9:22 to play. McDowell between the legs. Still keeps the dribble. Backdoor cut trying to go to Joe Johnson. Turnover. Concordia goes the other way with it. Wiersma. Wiersma down low. No kind Holt. Right side Slope with the fadeaway from 7. Good. Ottawa down by 12. Largest deficit of the night. Or the morning, I guess. 8:52 to go. And Ottawa's going to need something special down the stretch. Haskins, left side, Joe Johnson III. Joe left open for 3 on the wing, in and out. Just hasn't been there from deep today. Ottawa 3 of 9 from 3. And shooting, Ottawa's showing 61%. That is not correct. Slope guarded by Haskins. Right wing pass to Kent. Kent in the lane, out to Slope. Slope, step back 3 on the wing is long. Rebound by McDowell as Beal right in his back on the board. Johnson III in transition. Leaves it with McDowell. Thought about the 3, instead turns it over. Is looking for Holt. Ball is loose. Picking it up is McDowell. He'll throw it the length of the floor to Joe. Joe dribbles back in the right corner. Joe out to Haskins. To McDowell. Looking for Darrell. He'll finally leave it with him. Darrell in the lane, gets the bucket, steps through, off the glass, good. A timeout called by Ottawa with 7:53 to go as they trail by 10, 73-63. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves basketball on KOFO.
When it's game time, it's prime time. Prime time grill at Fusion Alley with over 40 screens to watch the big dance. And today, the Ottawa Cyclones. Prime time grill at Fusion Alley will feature the live video stream of the Ottawa Cyclones as they begin play in the 4A state basketball tournament in Salina. You can also hear the live play-by-play on KOFO. It all gets started at 4:30 this afternoon. Enjoy the unique Kansas cuisine with delicious appetizers, entrees, drinks, and desserts, all while watching the Cyclones at state. You know when it's game time, it's prime time. Prime time grill at Fusion Alley.
To protect your family and plan for your financial future, get to know your Modern Woodman agent.
Hello, I'm Dale Pearson, your Modern Woodman agent in Ottawa, Kansas. Call me today at 242-6566.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
Braves trail by 10, 73-63, 7:53 to go. Concordia 12 of 22 from 3, and they're 5th in the nation from behind the arc on the season, and they're as good as advertised. But their leading scorer is Joel Beal. Big man inside has 17. A lot of those coming off 2-on-1 situations. Ottawa again going to try and trap, but this is really not their game. They don't do it a whole lot, and they are going to get a steal. Jackson Mallory got his hands on it. Here comes Daniel. Daniel's inside. Layup's good as he's able to go over the top of Holt. Braves within 8, 73-65. Johnson III able to almost get the steal, but then they break it with Slope. Slope with the lob inside. Ball's tipped. Haskins has it in a reach-in foul on Beal. Ottawa able to create back-to-back turnovers on Concordia as they try and claw back. And that is team foul number 7. We'll send Ottawa to the line for the 1-and-1 as Ryan Haskins will shoot the 1-and-1. Haskins 6 points, 2 rebounds. His second trip to the foul line. Haskins' free throw is good. Daniel still leading scorer for Ottawa with 19. Second, good. Ottawa down by 6 as they've gone on a 4-0 run, creating back-to-back turnovers. Again, they're going to try and trap. They will trap in the corner. Nowhere to go. Ball's tipped. Does make it. Ball's loose. They'll kick it across court, and they find it with 2 seconds on the shot clock to Slope against the timeline. But credit to Ottawa here, working hard on the defensive end. Kent going baseline is Wiersma. Wiersma off the glass, shot's no good. Picked up by Mallory. Ottawa down 73-67 in transition. Jaquan Daniels, he'll work on Beal. Off the glass is good. And Ottawa within 3, make that 4. With 6:58 to go. There's an injury timeout as Jackson had a collision at midcourt, and he is really hobbling. And now Concordia takes a timeout as Ottawa has gone on a 6-0 run to cut it to 4. You're listening to Braves basketball on KOFO.
To win at sports, you must focus on your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Ryan Henningsen, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can help. Call 785-242-1088. Stop by 502 South Cedar in Ottawa. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Kansas State Bank is a proud sponsor of Ottawa sports and is focused on being a building force in the community. Located at 1314 South Main in Ottawa or online at mykansasstatebank.com. Kansas State Bank, a better way to bank, but hometown people you know. Member FDIC. It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education. Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
Braves creating back-to-back turnovers, and in the process are on a 6-0 run. They've created 9 total turnovers on Concordia. The Braves with just 5 turnovers tonight. Again, they're going to trap. Slope looking middle of the floor. They'll find Ken, and a reach-in foul called on Darrell. That'll be the 5th team foul on the Braves. For Darrell, who came in for Jackson, who walked straight into the locker room. I don't see him on the bench right now for the Braves. Inbound will come from the big man, Ryan Holt. Looking left side, finds Slope. The opposite free throw line. Slope drives on Joe Johnson III. It's going to be saved by Daniels, who ends up in the stands, but it's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Jaquan. 6:49 left. Braves down by 4. Concordia is led by as many as 12 in the second half. Slope guarded by Bowie. Up top to Kent. Kent just in front of midcourt, looking right side. They'll swing it to Slope in the left wing. Slope driving on Bowie. Slope's floater blocked in the air by Mallory. He'll tip it out to Beal with 5 seconds on the shot clock. Right side pass to Kent. Kent goes baseline. Reverse layup is short. Beal with the offensive board. Balls loose. Players diving for both teams. And a jump ball that'll give Ottawa possession. And Beal is on the floor for Concordia. He is slow to get up. But it's Ottawa basketball either way, and Beal and Bowie went to the floor. The big center for Concordia hobbling off right now, and they're going to have to get Shuck in the game, who's got 4 fouls. Braves battling back, not going away. 6:20 remaining, 73-69 the lead for Concordia. Mallory from straight away looking right side. Now he goes left wing to Daniels. Screen set by Jackson. Here comes Daniels to the bucket. Layup's good as he blows by Ryan Holtz. Again, Ottawa's going to show a little bit of a trap. They'll leave it with Slope as Ottawa's within 2 at 73-71. Shuck. Front court right. Daniels with 21. Wiersma. Right corner. Three-pointer on the way for Shuck is off the front rim. Daniels had it, lost it. Into the hands of Mallory, though, and Ottawa can push the other way. Here comes Jaquan. Jaquan dribbling by one defender, gets in the lane, steps through. Left-hand layup is good, and we're tied at 73. Ottawa on a 10-0 run. And the Ottawa contingent on their feet on the far side. Slope, right side Shuck. Ottawa has never led in this game. Down low they go to Kent. He's inside on Mallory, up and under layups, good in the foul. Just had an answer. For Mallory, his first personal, 16 foul on the Braves. Concordia 7 of 9 from the foul line. They'll miss that one though. And a rebound for the Braves. Bowie leaves it with Mallory, back right side to Darrell. Pick and roll coming for Bowie. Bowie guarded by Shuck. Little hesitation, gets inside. Left-hand layup, good for Darrell. And we're tied again at 75. 5 minutes left. Slope guarded by Johnson III. Slope to the right wing. Dribbling baseline. Long backdoor pass. They'll leave it with Kent. Kent to Holt, right side Slope. Guarded by Johnson III. Here goes Slope. Baseline pass inside. Layup's good for Concordia. Wiersma with the backdoor lay-in. Here's Bowie inside. Layup's good as he blows by Wiersma. And we're tied again at 77. 4:25 to go. Slope stands between the circle. He'll leave it into the hands of Shook. Up top, Wiersma. They're going to try and ISO Bowie as a large size advantage. Wiersma inside, lose the handle. They'll kick it out in the corner. Kent's three, in and out. Mallory with a big board, and Ottawa with a chance to take their first lead. Joe Johnson III in the front court. Joe out to Haskins. Haskins in the corner. Bowie going baseline, and they're going to stay. He stepped out of bounds. Now instead he traveled. With 4 minutes to go, we're tied at 77. A lot of hands on hips right now for Concordia, though. They look gassed. Can the depth for Ottawa pay off? It has most of the season. Braves have outscored Concordia 43-38 in the second half. 3:58 to go. Concordia with the basketball. They also have the possession arrow. Shuck, left side Wiersma. Wiersma drives on Haskins. Gets to the short corner. Up top it'll go. Inside, they'll kick it up top. Almost a steal. Coming away with it is Wiersma in the corner. Wide open three for Shuck, good. And Ottawa taking too many chances, trying to go for steals, and a timeout by Concordia. With 3:39 to go, they have a 3-point lead at 80-77. We'll take that timeout. You're listening to Braves basketball on KOFO.
When it's game time, it's prime time. Prime Time Grill at Fusion Alley with over 40 screens to watch the big dance. And today, the Ottawa Cyclones. Prime Time Grill at Fusion Alley will feature the live video stream of the Ottawa Cyclones as they begin play in the 4A state basketball tournament in Salina. You can also hear the live play-by-play on KOFO. It all gets started at 4:30 this afternoon. Enjoy the unique Kansas cuisine with delicious appetizers, entrees, drinks, and desserts, all while watching the Cyclones at state. You know when it's game time, it's prime time. Prime Time Grill at Fusion Alley.
Register now for baseball, softball, t-ball, soccer, swimming lessons, and more at the Ottawa Recreation Commission. Register online at orcottawaks.org or at the Goppert Building, 705 West 15th Street. Ottawa Recreation Commission, bringing recreation to life.
To protect your family and plan for your financial future, get to know your Modern Woodman agent.
Hello, I'm Dale Pearson, your Modern Woodman agent in Ottawa, Kansas. Call me today at 242-6566.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
Welcome back to Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Shows on the board, Ottawa's at 66% on the night, 33 of 50, but 3 of 9 from 3. Concordia, 13 of 25. They are 57% overall. As it is 77, 3:39 left. Daniels will inbound it for the Braves. Is now Concordia going to show some pressure. Beal back on the floor for the Bulldogs. He's leading scorer with 17. My apologies. Shuck with that 3 actually takes over. He's got 18. Bowie, Daniels, Mallory, Haskins, and Johnson III on the floor. Major size discrepancy right now in favor of Concordia. Daniels looking right side, works over 2 screens. Out to Haskins on the right wing. Cross-court pass to Mallory. 10 on the shot clock for the Braves. Joe Johnson III finds Daniels in the short corner. No-look pass, and unable to finish is Mallory at the rim, gets his own rebound. They'll kick it up top to Joe. Joe back to Mallory inside, finds Daniels. Daniels on Beal, takes the contact, and it's going to go for Jaquan, and he's hurt. And he's really hurt. And he is down on the baseline. And I'm not sure if it's a cramp, and it looks like it is, as he is in pain on the far baseline. As Ottawa has drawn it within 1 at 80-79 after trailing by 12, but we have 3:03 left. As Ottawa will more than likely have to get a sub in for Jaquan, who has had a tremendous night. He's got 27. They're still working on him under the basket as he's going to stand up and limp over to the sideline and now into the locker room. That'll bring in the senior from Olathe, Matt Balday. The Braves have suffered 2 injuries here in the second half. Andre Jackson now back on the bench. He had also gone to the locker room. Braves down by 1, 80-79, 3:01 to play in Ottawa with, I can't, for those not watching the video stream, to try and tell you the size discrepancy right now, that would be an understatement. Concordia has 4 players on the floor at 6'4". Ottawa has 1 player over 6'1". And they are trying to hold their own. Beal will back in on Mallory, spinning right side. Beal can't get it to go, gets his own rebound put back. As Ottawa just doesn't have the body to bang in there with Beal as they trail by 3. How long can you keep Mason McDowell on the bench? Pass inside to Balday, up and under, no good. Ball's loose, and coming away with it is Wiersma with 2:25 to play in a 3-point lead for Concordia, 82-79. Leaves it with Slope. Ottawa switches. Haskins will guard him. Slope between the legs, crossover dribble. Leaves it with Wiersma. Left wing to Kent. Kent to Slope, left corner. Kent goes baseline. Fadeaway jumper from 7 off the mark. Joe Johnson III takes the rebound away from the big man, Joel Beal. In transition, Daryl Bowie. Bowie crossover dribble, gets in the lane, takes the contact, up and under, no good, but he's fouled, and 2 free throws upcoming for the senior from Rome, Georgia. And Daniels looks like he's going to try and check in. Daryl shoots 2. That is team foul number 8 on Concordia. First one good. Daryl tonight with 15. Daniels will come in for Balday. Second on the way for Daryl, along, and a rebound for Wiersma. As the lead stays at 2 for Concordia, 82-80. 147 to go. Dribble handoff, finds Kent. Kent inside to the short corner, picks up his dribble. Ottawa tries to stay on him. Beal has it loose, still fighting for it is Haskins. Beal takes it away, they go down low to Kent. Kick it up top, 3-pointer for Wiersma on the way is off the front rim, back rim. Ball's loose, and Johnson III had it, and then it goes out of bounds off of him. 1:28 left, and that is a big, big play for the Bulldogs. Get a shot clock to 20. They lead by 2. Inbound finds Wiersma, guarded by Bowie. They're going to ISO him, and they're going to call a push on Daryl. And that sends Concordia to the line for the 1-and-1. Daryl tried to slide over and take the charge. Wiersma to the line as he shoots 70% on the season. He's got 14 and 5 rebounds. Wiersma's free throw, good. There goes 83-80. Holt will come in for Joel Beal, as they will get their biggest big man off the floor. Little offensive defensive switch. Second for Wiersma-Good, and it's up to a 2-possession game with 1:25 to play. 84-80 our score. Johnson the third leaves it with Darrell. Darrell inside, steps through, up and under layup, no good, and he's hit by Holt with the body. 2 free throws upcoming. For Holt, he will pick up foul number 2. Bowie to the line, 4-2. Free throw, good. Darrell now with 16. Beal will come in again for Holt. That is team foul number 9 on Concordia. Ottawa trying to get this down to a 2-point deficit. Second for Darrell is good. He's hit 3 out of his last 4. 1:19 left. Bulldogs 84, Braves 82. Ottawa has never led. They've got it tied once at 77, but that's been it. Right side, driving baseline is Shook. Ball is loose. Here comes Joe, going the other way for the Braves. Joe saves it from going out of bounds, and he'll find Mallory. Ottawa down by 2. Daniels, left side to Bowie. Bowie asks for a screen with 56 seconds to go. Darrell, hesitation. Gets inside, spinning right side with 15 on the shot clock. We'll see if they try and reset. Bowie for 3, goes to the floor. It's an air ball. Mallory tries to save it, and they're going to say it goes out of bounds as Darrell slow to get up with 44.4 to play and a timeout called by Ottawa. Concordia will have possession. It's the Braves who call timeout. A 30-second timeout will take. You listen to Braves basketball on KOFO.
The Navy Federal More Rewards American Express card transforms your everyday missions, so you can turn your commute fare,
Next stop, 8th Street,
into tickets for an awesome night out, and turn your grocery run into a trip to total relaxation. Get 3 times the points on supermarkets, restaurants, and on gas and transit. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission. Over to the Armed Forces, the DoD, veterans and their families, insured by NCUA. American Express is a registered service mark of American Express, used by Navy Federal under license.
Bulldogs lead at 84-82 after the missed 3-pointer from Darrell Bowie. Braves with 2 timeouts, both fulls. Concordia with 2, 1:30 and 1 full. Braves going back to the full court press, but the next only the 17 fouls on the Braves, so still 1-1 here if they decide to foul. But if you let it run out, it could be under 15 seconds. Chuck, right side is Ottawa trying to trap, finds Beal on the right wing. They foul him. Good foul by the Braves, and that's going to send Beal to the line. He shoots just over 50% on the season, but he's had a tremendous night. As Joel Beal has 19 points on 9 of 10 shooting, 1 of 2 from the foul line. Like that move by Mallory. We'll see if it pays off. As it is a 1-1, Ottawa has to box out if he does miss, and he does miss. Rebound for the Braves. Down by 2, 33 seconds to go. And Ottawa takes one of their 2 timeouts as it's 84-82. And it'll be a full. We'll take you to listen to Braves basketball on KOFO.
Today on Hey Culligan, softer equals better. Here's a tweet from Ed Itchy in Idaho. Hey Culligan, my laundry is so scratchy, I just cut myself on a cable knit sweater. Any suggestions? Hashtag send help. Hey, Ed Itchy in Idaho. Yes, the Culligan high efficiency water softener will make that thing so soft, it'll go from cable knit to cable knot. Itchy. Hashtag soft laundry. Hashtag already on the way. Let us help you out with the free in-home water test with a local Culligan water expert at heyculligan.com.
Register now for baseball, softball, t-ball, soccer, swimming lessons, and more at the Ottawa Recreation Commission. Register online at orcottawaks.org or at the Goppert Building, 705 West 15th Street. Ottawa Recreation Commission, bringing recreation to life.
The City of Ottawa makes it easy for you to stay informed and be part of your community by visiting their website, ottawaks.gov. You can sign up for city alerts and city news, report an issue you'd like to see taken care of, even pay your bill online. It's where the city and citizens come together online at ottawaks.gov.
Braves, who have been down all night, find themselves with a chance to tie it with a 2 or take the lead with a 3 with 32.4 remaining after Joel Beal misses the 1-1. Mallory to inbound right in front of us. Mallory, Daniels, Bowie. They're joined by McDowell and Haskins. Inbound finds Darrell. Clock running, 28 seconds to go, 20 on the shot clock. Mallory looking right side, finds Darrell. They'll set the screen. Darrell by one defender. He'll kick it in the corner. Haskins 3 on the way. Yes, sir! 19 seconds to go. Ottawa's got to play defense, though. Slow. Going to take a timeout as Ottawa's got the lead with 15.2 to play. Ryan Haskins' first triple of the night. And the Braves lead by 1. A full timeout. We'll take a 30. You're listening to Braves basketball on KOFO.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
Kansas State Bank is a proud sponsor of Ottawa sports and is focused on being a building force in the community. Located at 1314 South Main in Ottawa or online at mykansasstatebank.com. Kansas State Bank, a better way to bank, but hometown people you know. Member FDIC.
Welcome back. Ottawa takes their first lead of the game at 85-84 as Ryan Haskins drills a 3 in the far left corner. His first made 3 of the night, the 4th of the night for the Braves, and can they hang on? As Concordia will inbound with 15.2 to go. And on the floor for the Braves, for Concordia, Wiersma, Holt, Sloat, Kent, and Shuck. For Ottawa, they're going to go with that small lineup again to try and match up. Bowie will guard the inbound. Daniels, Joe Johnson III, Mallory, and Haskins. It's only a 1-point deficit for Concordia. Inbound finds Slope. He'll work right side. They'll hold, or looks like they will hold for the final shot. Shuck to the wing, guarded by Mallory. 7 seconds left. Ball's loose. Bowie has it. He'll go the other way, and he's fouled with 4.7. Darrell making a massive defensive play, and he'll go to the line as it looked like it could be intentional. He was heading all the way to lay it in. And they're going to talk about it. It goes on Shuck with 4.7. That is the 10th team foul on Concordia as Ottawa will shoot 2 for Shuck, his 5th personal. So Shuck fouls out as Darrell shoots 2. They will bring Scarpelli in. Darrell shoots 2. 17 for the senior from Georgia. First one good. And no matter what. And there will be a timeout called by Concordia. They will use their final timeout, as it will be a 30. We'll go ahead and keep it here. Is Ottawa with their largest lead of the night at 2. Unreal. This team was down by 12 with just over 7 minutes to go. And they've done what they've done all year. No matter what happens down the stretch, it would have been just wrong for this team to go out losing by 10, 12 points. They've earned the right to be here, and they've showed it over the last 7 minutes, trying to get a win over a major conference opponent from the GPAC. The GPAC Conference Tournament champions, but no matter what happens here, Concordia is going to leave it at a 1-possession game. Ottawa on a 26-11 run at the moment. Other issue is everyone on the floor for Concordia can shoot the 3. 4.7 remaining. Bowie to shoot the second. Trying to give Ottawa their largest lead of the night. It's good. And now Ottawa will use their final timeout as Bowie up to 19. 4.7 left. And it will be a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Braves basketball on KOFO.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu. It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
Braves lead it by 3, largest lead of the evening. They have trailed, if my math is correct, they have trailed for 38 of the 40 minutes. That Haskins three-pointer, they showed the replay again. He had to fade away as he had slope right in his face. Concordia will have to go the length of the floor here. Scarpelli will inbound it. They trail by 3, 87-84. Everyone on the floor can hit a 3 for them. They've already made 13 of them as they're 13 of 26. Inbound will come from Scarpelli. Ottawa does have one foul they can use. Kick it in the corner. It's stolen by Ryan. He'll leave it with Mallory, and Ottawa's going to win this game. Unbelievable. Number 5, Ottawa is going back to the Sweet 16 for the first time since 2009, and they've got a date with St. Francis tomorrow. We'll take a break. You're listening to Braves basketball on KOFO.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
Welcome back. As we have just found out, based off the NAI website, that all championships have been canceled going forward. So we'll wait to see. We haven't heard anything in the building, but that could have been the last game of the NAI Division II season. As we wait to talk with head coach Aaron Siebenthal, and if that's it for the year, hey baby, we'll take it. As Ottawa wins it 87-84 over Concordia. Braves are scheduled to play tomorrow at 4 p.m., but that is an ongoing situation, and we'll wait to see what happens here in just a little bit. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll talk with head coach Aaron Siebenthal. He asked me for 2 minutes. We'll give it to him. You're listening to Braves basketball on KOFO.
To win at sports, you must focus on your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Ryan Henningsen, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can help. Call 785-242-1088. Stop by 502 South Cedar in Ottawa. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
Kansas State Bank is a proud sponsor of Ottawa sports and is focused on being a building force in the community. Located at 1314 South Main in Ottawa or online at mykansasstatebank.com. Kansas State Bank, a better way to bank, but hometown people you know. Member FDIC.
When it's game time, it's prime time. Prime Time Grill at Fusion Alley with over 40 screens to watch the big dance. And today, the Ottawa Cyclones. Prime Time Grill at Fusion Alley will feature the live video stream of the Ottawa Cyclones as they begin play in the 4A state basketball tournament in Salina. You can also hear the live play-by-play on KOFO. It all gets started at 4:30 this afternoon. Enjoy the unique Kansas cuisine with delicious appetizers, entrees, drinks, and desserts, all while watching the Cyclones at state. You know when it's game time, it's prime time. Prime Time Grill at Fusion Alley.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
O'Reilly. This is Jesse's O'Reilly Auto Parts story.
As a nurse, not making it to work was not an option. But driving through the snow with my wiper blades struggling, I just didn't feel safe. So I pulled into O'Reilly Auto Parts, and before I knew it, an employee was offering to install the wiper blades on my car. I got to stay out of the snow for a moment, and I still made it to work on time.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
There's an app to save on flights, an app to rent a bike, and an app to help you save for driving safely. The Allstate app gives you real-time driving feedback with DriveWise, giving you the power to lower your insurance cost. In fact, safe drivers can save 40% or more. Connect and save with DriveWise. You're in good hands.
Download the Allstate app today. Savings may vary by state and driving behaviors. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Use of Allstate Mobile with activation of DriveWise required. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
You're in charge of hiring, and Indeed has solutions like online skills tests, which let a candidate show that they're the right hire. And we'll give you this barbershop quartet who'll sing the name of the perfect hire.
Vince Lundy. Vince Lundy. Vince Lundy. Vince Lundy.
Okay, there's no quartet. But skills tests, that's a for sure.
See why independent research by Silk Road shows Indeed delivers 3 times more hires than any other job site. Visit Indeed.com/promo today and get a free sponsored job upgrade on your first posting. Terms, conditions, and exclusions apply.
Today on Hey Culligan, softer equals better. Here's a tweet from Ed Itchy in Idaho. Hey Culligan, my laundry is so scratchy, I just cut myself on a cable knit sweater. Any suggestions? Hashtag send help. Hey, Ed Itchy in Idaho. Yes, the Culligan high efficiency water softener will make that thing so soft it'll go from cable knit to cable knot. Itchy. Hashtag soft laundry. Hashtag already on the way. Let us help you out with the free in-home water test with a local Culligan water expert at heyculligan.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we have received official word that that game we just witnessed will be the final game of the NAI season. That includes NAI Division I supposed to go on Kansas City next week. All winter championships have been canceled due to the potential of coronavirus. Not sure we're going to get to talk with head coach Aaron Siebenthal. He had to relay that information to his team that their season is over, even though they won this game 87-84. It is very somber in here right now. But the safety of the players, the fans, and the coaches is of the highest priority to the NAIA. And the Braves outscored Concordia 53-45 in the second half. Braves were led by Jaquan Daniels, who had 27 points. Darrell Bowie with 19. Ryan Haskins with 11. Joe Johnson III with 10. And Ottawa will end their season with a record of 28-6, and hopefully still consider this a Sweet 16 appearance is what will go down in the record books. This is unprecedented times in all over the world, and just as being part of this journey all season, it's really tough to be in this situation right now, knowing that you just won your biggest game of the season, and it all comes to an end like this. Still waiting for head coach Aaron Siebenthal. Don't expect him to come out. It's an emotional scene inside the arena at this moment, as they have told everyone in the stands to exit the building. And we will be making our way back to Ottawa. They were scheduled to leave even if they lost this game to return on Friday morning. I'm not sure what will happen now with the team getting back to Ottawa. But the number 5 Braves will end the season most likely with their highest ranking in school history, sitting at number 5 in the country right now. Previous high to finish a season was 12. That was after the 08-09 season. But it is just very eerie and overall just a stunning scene inside the Sanford Pentagon. Also have to feel for those two teams that have been warming up for the last hour. Lincoln was supposed to play Olivet Nazarene to follow this one. Those teams were prepared to play and get out on the floor. The officials even came out in their uniforms, and they called it right there. So for those that watched and those that listened, you got to be a part of the final NAIA game of the 2019-2020 season. We will take one more break, and then when we come back, we might talk with head coach Aaron Siebenthal. If not, we'll wrap it up. You're listening to Braves Basketball on KOFO.
A new floor is a big decision, but with the Home Depot in your corner, it doesn't have to be a hard one. Take waterproof Stony Oak vinyl plank flooring from the Home Decorators collection. Right now, just $229 a square foot. There's even more in store for you in our flooring showroom. From classic looks to the newest trends, you'll cover a lot of ground. For style, durability, and guaranteed low prices on floors, it's a good time to be a doer at the Home Depot and HomeDepot.com. How doers get more done. U.S. only.
Judy Ginola. Okay. Welcome back to Sioux Falls, South Dakota, as Ottawa gets the win by a final of 87-84. We are going to go ahead and wrap this one up. As I expected, this is an emotional time for head coach Aaron Siebenthal. And he's coming out in tears as all these coaches are as well. Is what a night and what a morning for this team to come back from 12 down. And I'm gonna let it just sit as it is. As I don't want to make an emotional time even worse for him and his team. They're going to make the trip back to Ottawa with their heads held high. They're going to win the last game of their season for the first time in school history, along with 8 other teams that did it yesterday, as the Braves win it 87-84. That will finish it for our coverage this season. I want to thank Judy Ginola for all her work today, and everyone back at KOFO. For those of you in Brave Nation that have been with us the whole way, it's a tough way to go, but I want to thank you for all your hard work, for sticking with us all season, for being here for the best season in Ottawa University history. For Casey Weeder here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, I want to thank you for listening to Braves basketball. We'll wrap it up as the Braves win at 87-84, and the season is canceled. You've been listening to Ottawa Braves basketball on KOFO.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Ottawa University Braves basketball live from the NAIA tournament in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Today's game is brought to you by Great Life Golf and Fitness, Ryan Henningsen, your Edward Jones representative for Franklin County, Fusion Alley with Primetime Grill, Ottawa University, the City of Ottawa, and Hepner Appraisal Service. Your 5th-ranked Ottawa Braves are also brought to you by Modern Woodman representative Dale Pearson, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, State Farm agent Keith King, the Kansas State Bank, and Gherkin Rental. This has been an exclusive presentation from your sports source for East Central Kansas, KOFO.
Here's your exclusive KOFO Weather Center forecast.
Been putting off your taxes? Get help. Listen to Tax Tips, brought to you by Tax Time Tax Service every weekday morning during the 7 o'clock news on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO. Today, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms before 10 this morning, then a slight chance of showers between 10 and 2. Overcast through mid-morning, then gradually becoming sunny and breezy with a high of 68. Tonight, mostly clear with a low of 36. Tomorrow, a 30% chance of rain after 1 in the afternoon. Overcast with a high of 51. It's 59 in Wellsville, 58 in Linden at the Ottawa Municipal Airport. We have winds out of the west at 8, 78% relative humidity, and a barometric pressure of 29.62 inches of mercury and rising. Yesterday, we saw a high of 70, first reported at 4:15 in the afternoon, and this morning's early morning low is 46, first reported at 1:35 this morning. It's overcast and 64 at 12:20 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
This is Dr. Mike Hyde of Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic. When we look at chiropractic, we're looking at a natural form of health care that doesn't seek to add anything into the body or take anything out of it. And so when we look at chiropractic and how it helps alleviate pain, it does that by restoring normal function to the body's nerve system and allowing the body to heal itself. That's how chiropractic works.
Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic. Call 785-242-4100. Napa Know-How is a knowledgeable and friendly staff serving you in Ottawa, Baldwin City, Osage City, and Gardner.
Can you hear a smile? Let's test it out. I'm smiling now. I'm not smiling now. Smiling, not smiling. You can hear it, right? It's amazing how a smile changes your voice and even